Next, the girl who can. So little Ajoa is an ambitious girl, and like any other girl of her age who has dreams and aspirations of her own and truly believes that anything is possible. So she goes out and does that, and she's nurtured as well. So mommy, her mother, wants the absolute best for her child, and she wants her to soar high on success and earn a respectful position in this society. And Nana, Ajoa's mother, has lived her life according to society's perspective, all that stuff about gender roles. And Nana believes that Ajoa can never actually be a woman, as she has very thin legs that will bar her from carrying a baby. Look at this stuff. Yo, dude, this a lot of the short stories here are really aggravating here. For all the women that are doing English FAL, I'm really sorry. The times are slowly changing, but this is the literature that we have dealt with over the last 100 years or so. And Nana only changes her view about Ajoa's legs when she becomes an athlete, and she is successful because of her legs. And the grandmother is proud because, well, Ajoa's finally got some calves. So yeah, little Ajoa being ever so ambitious, the grandmother's just disappointed because, well, you can't have a baby. Really? That's all you care about? You can't have a baby? What about making something of herself? But anyway, story for another day. So in terms of the title, Ajoa is the little girl who struggles to speak about her feelings, and she's ridiculed by her grandmother because of her tiny legs. So the title, it alludes to Ajoa herself. Key themes that we have here, definitely insecurity and just gender in general. In terms of insecurity, so the girl Ajoa, she's not able to voice out her feelings because she fears that people would laugh at her, and she allows her grandmother to ridicule her about her legs, and she does not say anything. In terms of gender stereotypes, so Nana, Ajoa's mother, makes fun of her granddaughter's thin and long legs, and she believes that a girl's legs should have some flesh in them, should have some meat, and that is in preparation for the childbearing stage. How's that? A woman hating another woman. In terms of the setting, it's Ghana, west coast of Africa, land of Asamoah Gyan, in a village that is called Howzit. Structure and plot development. So in terms of the climax, Ajoa participates in athletics with her classmates, and she wins each time. Her talent is recognized by her teachers, who select her to represent the school's junior section at the district games. Now, in terms of the resolution, Nana changes her perspective when Ajoa's skinny legs make her a winner in running, and she becomes so proud that she does favor and walk. Well, she becomes the favorite, and she walks with her school and carries her trophy. Main characters, definitely Ajoa, Nana, and Mami. In terms of the narration, it is again first person. In terms of style, it's very conversation-like throughout the short story. And there's diction, a lot of figurative language, so idiomatic expressions, similes, metaphors, and just to discuss the irony, as I like to do in all these videos. So a quote-unquote here in the book changes. Some other things I say would not only be alright, but would be considered so funny that they would be repeated so many times for so many people's enjoyment. So Ajoa, who is struggling, who is battling, is, still finding some love in life. Words of optimism in that, even though, she is battling so much with her own issues surrounding her grandmother. Tone and mood, it's apprehensive all the way through. So this tone is used by the narrator, or Ajoa, to show the state of her mind at the beginning of the story. It's harsh, it's cruel, it's mocking. But then at the end, it becomes a bit more cheerful, as she is accepted. The mood, it starts off as sad and emotional, and then toward the end, it gets a bit more optimistic, but ends in remorse and guilt. And it slowly becomes optimistic, and then at the end, there's a bit of guilt from Ajoa. So yeah, nice little short story there, The Girl Who Can.